We are welcome back to my YouTube channel. What we are going to do today, the major thing is your measurement. When you want to get your measurement right, the length of the bag is 36, while the breadth is 17. 17 in the sense that there's sewing allowance. 36 in the sense that there's sewing allowance. Remember, 36 by 17 is the measurement. Now we have cut two of it. There is one will represent the inner layer, while the other one will represent the outer layer. And you can also use any fabric of your choice. You can decide to make the inner and the outer two different fabric. Now your handle, this is your handle. The handle of the bag, 26 in length and 4 yards is the length of the handle. 26 by 4 yards. So you now fold it into 4. You fold it into 4 to sew, to make the handle thicker. Make the handle thicker. You fold it into 4 to fold. Now the next step that is to sew. You are going to put the handle inside the two bags this way, 4 inches apart. 4 inches apart there, 4 inches apart here. So you place the other one on it, then you sew it. You do the same thing to the other side too. You sew. So this is how it will look like on the outside. So the next thing now is to turn it over. So the next thing to do now is you measure 3.5 inches at this side, and then you fold over at 0.3.5 inch. You fold over, just fold over 1 inch. 1 inch, then you sew. You sew on that point. You do the same thing to the other side. Just one side. The side you are folding over will be the outer side, outer part. The side you are folding over is the outer part. You fold over, do the same thing to the other side, to the 4 sides. That is what you are going to do. So this is how it will look like by the time you are done sewing. This is how it will look like. This is how it will look like. This is how it will look like. This is how it will look like by the time you are done sewing. Note, you are not going to do the same thing to the lining. You know, one will be the inner layer and the other one is the outer layer. You are doing this only on the outer layer of the bag. So the next thing you want to do now is to turn it over, to turn it. The next thing you are doing now is you are turning over. You are turning over. So this is how it looks like now. This is the lining. This is the lining. As you can see, this is the inner layer, the lining, and this is the outer layer. This is the outer. So the outer layer is the one that has this, the loop that we form. The outer layer is what has the loop. It's what has the loop. So what we are doing now is you are going to sew this down. You jump this, you sew down again. Then you do the same to the other side. You sew down, you jump, you sew down. Then you are now going to sew the inner layer. You sew down, and the other side you sew down. You stop here, then you continue from here again. You sew down. The space you are leaving here is what you use to turn the bag over. The space that you are leaving here is what you use to turn the bag over. Now that we have sewn, this is how it will look like. See, you jump this place, then this is the space you are going to leave to turn it over. This is the place you are going to leave to turn it over, as you can see. The next thing now is to turn it over. What I forgot to add to this is this. What I forgot to add is this. We need to add this. This is where the loop will stay. So you put it inside here at the base of the outer lining. At the base of the outer lining, this is where we fix it. Then you sew it. You do the same thing to the other side too. So the next thing now is to close this hole. You close it up. You sew it. So this is how it looks like after you have turned over. So the next thing is you are going to sew this place down. to hold it very well, and then to double stitch the handle. You are going to sew them round this way, round, to hold it and to double stitch the handle. This is how it will look like by the time you are done sewing. You can see the tip. You can see by the time you are done sewing, that is the loop. So, and this is where the rope will come out from. The loop you form here is where the rope will come out from. So the next thing now is you want to sew under the rope. You will sew down that way. You sew it round. You sew it round under the loop. Remember, under the loop. That's how you sew. Let's sew it. This is how it looks like. So you can see it is under the loop. This loop is right here. The loop is right here. The loop is right here. It is right here. So under the loop, it will show on the other side. Sew the two together. You can see. Sew the two together. So now let's pass the string to it. Pass the string to it. Enters into this place. So this is the final product. This is the final product. This is how it will look like. So you can decide to do it this way. You can decide to do it this way. Carry it as a backpack. As a backpack, you carry it. Then very much. You can subscribe to my YouTube channel. Please subscribe, like, and comment. Thank you.